What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We're working on the V70 today. We're gonna change out the motor oil, we're gonna change or install the catalytic converter, and we're just gonna inspect the car, see how it looks. The car is currently like always in limp mode, so we're also gonna check the codes for that. Hopefully we can solve it. I have a few ideas of what it could be, but yeah, we're just gonna check out the car. This is gonna be the first time we're actually under the car. So we'll see how everything looks, if we got scammed or if we actually got lucky with this purchase. So yeah, we're just gonna lift up the car and get to work. All right guys, so just my fucking luck. This air hose right here, it fucking broke. So we weren't able to get the car down from the lift. It's like you need air to get it down. So I had to go home and get another one. Luckily my dad had one, so it was really easy. But that took like an additional hour just to be able to get the car down from the lift. So yeah, now we can finally start working on the car and looking underneath it. Okay guys, so we're gonna change the oil right now. I just removed the cover, as you could see. And just looking at the engine as it is right now, it looks really, really nice. I don't see anything concerning. I see very, very little rust. It actually looks really, really pretty underneath. Very happy with this, very, very happy. I think Gustav bought a really, really good and nice car. So yeah, we're just gonna change out the oil here, get some new fluid, new filter, and then we're gonna move on to installing the catalytic converter. Okay guys, the oil looks really nice. It's just brown, a brown color. I don't see any metal shavings or anything, which is really, really good. That's what we want to see. It doesn't look like there's any metal shavings in the oil filter, so it looks like the old owner really took care of the car, or the previous owners. It has like 10 owners. So yeah, looking good so far. All right guys, remove the filter and everything. So just gonna change out the O-ring. I did actually see a little bit of metal in the oil cup here itself. Wasn't a whole lot, wasn't anything crazy. I didn't see any like particles in the filter itself, so nothing I'm worried about. But yeah, so we're gonna put the O-ring on here. We're also going to oil it in a little bit later, not right now, just so that when we screw this onto the car, the ring doesn't like get stuck and then, you know, comes off from its position. But the new ring is on here, no problems. We have the new filter. It's a high quality filter, I guess you can say. Male, I don't know how you pronounce that. I think actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna pre-fill a little bit. So we're just gonna pour some oil into the cup itself, so that when we start the car, we have oil immediately. Probably gonna pour in a little bit more. So I pour in oil now so I can push in the filter carefully to let the filter absorb the oil instead of having to pour oil in later or as much oil. Yeah, something like this. So it's not completely like overfilled or anything. But yeah, so now we have oil at first crank, which is, I mean, you already have oil in the engine, so it's not going to be any problem, but it's just nice to have full oil here. I don't think there's a whole lot more to do with the oil change. We're going to top it off after we have lowered the car and everything. So just going to slap this back together and then get to mounting the Sport Cat. So this is a 200 cells catalytic converter. Hopefully it fits. When I looked underneath the car, it looked to be, you know, quite a long mid-pipe we'd need, but maybe this fits. I hope this fits, or we got screwed over by the previous owners. We'll see. Okay guys, we're under the car, and here you can see the mid-pipe where there should be a catalytic converter. And so, yeah, we're just gonna loosen it up here and here. And then we also have the lambasund. I don't know actually what you call it in English, but I do have a special tool right here. I borrowed from my garage friend. If he sees this, I know he knows I borrowed it without asking. But yeah, so we're gonna use this on that one, and we'll see if everything comes out as easy as it should. Okay boys, I managed to actually find the connection to the lambasund. I don't know what you call it in English. But yeah, so this one is, or the AFR meter, I think you call it, AFR sensor, air to fuel ratio. So I disconnected the wire. I was not able to get it off from the straight pipe here. But yeah, since I could disconnect it, it doesn't matter. So now it's just the 2 hose clamps here. So that should be quite easy. We'll see. It never is easy with these old cars. Okay, boys. The mid pipe is off. So this is what has been replacing the catalytic converter. Yeah, we're gonna install the CAT in this car, the catalytic converter, because we want this car to be, you know, street legal. We want to be able to drive it. We're gonna be able to go into inspection or MOT without having to do anything to the car. It should just, you know, you should just be able to drive in and inspect the car and, you know, have it pass. So that's why we're replacing it. We're barely gonna lose any horsepower. So yeah, let's go install the new one. Okay guys, it's all back together now. The CAT is back. We have the AFR sensor here. It's all back together. First time ever using V-clamps. I mean, they worked good. I understand why people use them, very easy. So everything's back together. The sensor is connected again. I guess now we're just gonna go out and test the car. We're gonna fill it up with oil first, of course. And hopefully we're gonna see if we can fix the limp mode problem that we have on it. But yeah, overall, underneath the car, everything looks great. I don't see any problems whatsoever. So really, really nice. Not even oil leaks or anything. So very happy with this purchase. Yeah, so very excited for this car. Let's fix the limp mode.